Greetings from the Northwoods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I'm Natasha, your plant-centered lifestyle guide, and you are tuned into my weekly video where I provide tips and inspiration about transitioning to a plant-centered lifestyle. And for those of you who are already plant-centered, I hope to just support your journey along the way. For those of you who are new, I do provide a great explanation of plant-centered living at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around to watch that. And today's topic is eating breakfast. Yes, eating breakfast. This is something that is so incredibly important, yet I can't tell you the number of people that I meet that say, "Oh, I'm not a breakfast eater." Well, let me set something straight. There's no such thing as a breakfast person. Breakfast and eating breakfast has nothing to do with your identity and everything to do with your biology. What I mean by that is humans were meant to eat breakfast. Your body has spent the entire sleep cycle repairing itself and giving you the proper rest and relaxation in order to tackle the next day. If you get up and don't provide your body with any fuel as a foundation to get your body going, to nourish your brain, and also to nourish the biological functions that need to happen all day long, then you're not going to be able to carry out those tasks in the best way possible. So I would highly encourage you to eat breakfast, even if you haven't been a breakfast eater before. Just like anything, we can train ourselves to adapt to a new pattern. Maybe you need to start off slow, so maybe what you need to do is you need to start off with a piece of fruit in the morning. Then perhaps you work your way up to several pieces of fruit. There's nothing wrong with having 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 bananas for your breakfast. Or how about some more kinds of fruit? What about a banana and an orange and an apple and a plum? Maybe that's what works for you. Perhaps you're someone who likes smoothies, so make a big smoothie with fruits and greens and perhaps some seeds and nuts. That would be great. Or maybe you're an oatmeal person. See how easy it is for us to attach something to our identity? No, you're not an oatmeal person. You're someone who likes oatmeal. So let's say that you put some dried fruit or fresh fruit or nuts in that big bowl of oatmeal, but maybe you're not someone who likes sweets in the morning. There are many countries around the world that don't eat sweets in the morning. Actually, the United States is probably one of the only countries that loves sweet stuff in the morning. So did you know that you can make your oatmeal savory? You can put a little nutritional yeast in there. Perhaps you can put in a little garlic powder or onion powder. Try it. It's a pretty delicious breakfast. Or maybe you're someone that just doesn't like breakfast foods in general, or those foods that are usually attached to breakfast. So what about heating up leftovers from the night before? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing that says that you have to eat breakfast foods in the morning. Whatever it is that you need to do to eat breakfast, it is absolutely critical. Because if you don't eat breakfast by mid-morning, and then certainly by lunch, you have powered down so much in your body, and you probably don't even realize it because it's become so normal to you. But our bodies were meant to have sustained fuel to keep our minds functioning and to keep those biological processes going strong. Another reason that I've found that people tend to shy away from breakfast, well, a couple of reasons. One, they say they don't have time. But again, that whole grab some fruit thing would certainly solve that. But the second thing is that people somehow associate eating a big breakfast with weight gain. And that simply isn't the truth. Here's the scoop. It's completely the opposite. If you aren't eating enough in the morning or you're not eating anything in the morning, then your body is going to do everything that it can to make up for that calorie deficit in your other meals and in your snacking patterns the rest of the day. So you are not doing yourself any favors by skipping breakfast if you think that that is somehow going to lead to weight loss, because that is not the case. But again, let's look at this from a common sense perspective. We have to fill our tanks in the morning in order to get us to where we want to go throughout the day. So work your way up. Do what you need to do to become a person who eats breakfast. You will be so thrilled that you did because you will have more energy, you will feel better, and your body will certainly thank you. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.